What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Neca Toys Lon Chaney's London After Midnight Professor Burke. I'm pretty excited for this. Now, for those who don't know, this was a movie that was supposed to come out in the 30s or 40s, I believe. But the building that they were housing the footage in completely burned down. And only certain images of the movie were restored. So we have a plot of what the movie was like or gonna be like, and some images throughout the movie, but no audio, no video, nothing like that has ever been recovered or released. I'm not really sure exactly. If you go online and look up London After Midnight, you can watch like a slideshow that somebody put together with some of the dialogue that was supposed to be there, combined with the images that are in chronological order as we have them. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I sat there and watched it it's like a 45-minute thing. I mean, you can put it in 2x speed, to be honest, because, you know, it's not like a video is happening. It's just pictures, and sometimes I'll leave the pictures on for pretty long. So it's an interesting movie. I definitely highly recommend checking it out. I'm very happy to have this. So the box looks great, as always. You get to see Professor Burke there. And then there's your barcode if you're looking for it. I got this at my local comic book store. Phantasm Comics, now also in cahoots with Nukem Comics. Go check them out in New Hope, PA. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Let's get Lon Chaney out of the package here. This is pretty damn cool. I will say right off the bat, this is not the funnest figure I've ever played with. Like, this is definitely I enjoy the character and I want them on my shelf kind of figure. Not like, let me pick up and pose this guy around because he's super hella fun to play with. Like, he's not. But for me, I like a little bit of both in my collection. Of course, you love those fun figures that you just pick up and play with for hours. But I also like those figures that just look cool and represent a movie or character or show or whatever that I'm a fan of on my shelf. And I think that's where this is going to lie for most people. So taking a look at the head sculpt here. Your mother never looked so good. Damn, that's a good looking head sculpt. Neca really knows how to nail a good creepy head sculpt. I love that, like, granular look to it, because it does make it look like an old camera filming it. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it looks fantastic. And then you do get this like overcoat. This does come off, but I love that the buttons and the trim have like a slightly different finish to them, or like they're like true black, whereas like this is like a grayish with a very gray blue dry brush on it. Looks great. And I just like this build. Like, I like the way he looks. Like, he's like wider at the bottom. I don't know, he looks gross, and I like that. I like the tie you got here. And then you get the, you know, the rest of the body. Again, follows that same like light gray blue dry brush with the darker glossy trim. The buttons are detailed a little bit more. Get to see the shoes. They're very nice. Some of this may be reuse of Dracula. I don't know. If you do know, let me know in the comments. I haven't played with that Dracula in probably over a year. But it could be reuse. I don't know. But overall, he just looks fantastic. And he does come with a bunch of accessories. So you do get this hard coat that you can put on there. But I believe that this is just a soft goods version of it, which is pretty cool. So you could just kind of clip this. Like, it kind of rests on the collar. You can, I don't know if you guys heard that snap because I'm yapping, but that looks pretty good. I like that. So if you want a more soft goods one, you can do that. I don't know where I lie. I think, honestly, this looks a little bit better. But, you know, you lose posability because if I put this arm out, it, like, falls out immediately. So I will think about it. I don't know. I mean, because I don't really mind him just, like, standing there creepily and menacingly. You do get some interchangeable hands that I'll show off. You do get kind of like a light gesture pointing hand. Same for the other side. I believe, yeah, same for the other side. And then a gripping hand for the lantern that you get. Now, this lantern, its handle does not rotate, so don't try to. You will break it. Oh, man, I get nervous about these lanterns from NECA. I always break them. All right, there you go. That looks great. Really like the way that light looks quite a bit, because it looks maybe like it's clear plastic. I don't know, but I really like it. Looks very nice. Then you do get 2 interchangeable heads. Oh man, look at this one. That is probably my favorite head sculpt. Those blood-drawn eyes. But then this expression just looks so dopey. The comb-over is slightly different on all the heads. I love that. Man, great-looking head sculpts. But you can't have great-looking head sculpts without some drip to go with it. Oh, shit. I dropped his drip. You can't get it without some drip. Look at that hat. That looks fantastic. The glossy band looked great. I quite like the drip. We could throw that on here. Like that is how, and I'll probably put the lantern in his hand, but that is how he's going to be displayed on my shelf. That looks awesome. But if you don't like any of that, or you want something a little bit spicier on him, you can add the final big accessory of his wings. So you're going to get this wing cape thing. It's super rubbery. I mean, like, this is really, really rubbery. And you're just going to kind of slip it over his neck here. And then this side here. You just put them, like, pegging the hands through this. I would be careful with this because it is so soft. So I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to do it. Let me know if there is. But it is really, really soft, and I don't want to pinch it, so I would be mindful of how you're doing it. Pop on this silly looking head. All right. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, actually. I don't really like the way that it's sitting on this side, but I don't really know what else to do. Maybe I put it on back. No, I definitely didn't put it on backwards. Yeah, this side's not really, like, sitting well. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Not a huge fan of it, but it is translucent, so it looks nice, like, on its own, but I don't know how good it is in effect. I mean, because, like, when you look at it on the box, it's, like, pretty, I don't know. It looks pretty nice on the box. His arms are up, so maybe his arms have to be up. Oh, yeah, I guess that helps a little bit. Yeah, all right, that's better. I don't know. We're figuring this shit out together, guys. But it looks nice. I am happy that they included it. It's a really nice looking thing. I just don't know how practical it is. Here he is next to the Neca Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzwares Fortnite series Peely. Here he is next to the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, along with the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men series Darwin. And then here he is next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If series Zombie Captain America. Absolutely dripped out. So, some of you are out there probably wondering, yo, Ant, what are your final thoughts on this figure? And I gotta say, he's pretty awesome from an aesthetic standpoint. I think he looks fantastic, but, you know, he's not a fun figure to play around with. But in Neca's defense, was he supposed to be? I mean, you really don't even see this guy do anything because he's always just in still shot photos. So, you know, how mad can you be if he's not that fun? I personally, I love this kind of stuff. I love getting these very obscure niche things. I feel like this is super niche, even for Neca. Like, I've never even heard of this movie until I saw Neca was making a figure, so then I went and watched it. And it's cool. I like it more from a historical standpoint than a movie standpoint. Like, the whole, like, how the building burned and all that. Definitely look it up. It's pretty interesting, but, you know, the movie's whatever, or it would have been whatever. I don't know. So it's really odd that Neca even decided to make this, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love this kind of stuff. Make more weird one-off horror movies. Neca, please make the Leprechaun. But with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So at a price point of $35, I'm going to go ahead and give this, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because it looks fantastic and he doesn't really need to move around and he's got good accessories, but he's just not fun at all, you know? And I guess that counts for something. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. If you're not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd. I post a lot on all of those apps and have a great time. So I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? See you guys next one. Peace. What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.